All right, let's see here. We're going to do a rundown of Visual Studio Code. I'm going to demonstrate how to create a project from start, put it on GitHub, run through a bunch of extensions, a couple more things, just a demo. I'm going to put this on YouTube so if anyone else can get benefit from it, but I am in general creating this for a friend who's really just getting started coding. So let's jump into it. I'm going to start by opening a folder. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. I like to work from my computer and then use GitHub as kind of source control and backup kind of thing. Uh, so, you can go on YouTube for hours and see how to kind of set up projects, where to start them. Some people start their projects on GitHub and then pull them onto their computer. That's what you can do with clone repository. You just start by opening a file or creating a new one. But we're going to open a folder. So I have a folder that I do projects in, React project. So we're going to delete that. Ooh, this might take a while. Let's just minimize that. Oh, yeah, sorry. Abort. We'll come back later. Yikes. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. React projects. All right. So you can go. Oops, sorry. Let's close all of this. All right. So you can just Google create React app, create Next.js app, all kind of stuff like that. And you'll get straight to these websites. They're going to have all the commands on how to run them, how to set them up, how to start them. Makes it really easy. All right. So we're going to do a React app because it's a good starting point for if like you're working with all this like JavaScript framework and stuff. So let's go back over to Visual Studio. All right, so by default, it should open like this if you don't have this bottom window down here. So it's just like that. You can do control and the tilde key, the one right next to the one. A lot of people don't know what that's called, but that'll pop that up. Also, ooh, I don't even use this right here. Yeah, see, control tilde. Oh, well, I guess that's backtick. Uh, Tilde is a squiggly line. Sorry. But yeah, open terminal. So you can see that that opens into the React folder that I navigated through with the open folder over here. So we're going to drop that command in. You've got npx create React app. that's going to be run with the dashes. All right, and my app is going to be the name of your app. So I fucked up the last video. We were going to do Pokedex. We'll do Pokedex 2 this time. Whoa, why is that changing over? Sorry about that. That's what fucked up the video last time. I must be hitting a hotkey. Anyway, so we're gonna run that. And it's gonna take a little bit of time. You can see that it's set up a folder right here. Pokedex 2, it's starting to create files in. And it's going to do its thing as it populates files. Meanwhile, we're going to come view extensions. You should have this by default. I have that disabled. We're going to look at a few extensions here. Excuse me. VS Code browser. This is a browser right here in VS Code. We'll use that to take a look at the app later. I've got some custom icon things going on. We'll come back to this. If you're using Tailwind, these two are really great. We'll probably come back to that in another video. Tailwind Shades is just great for setting up a theme. If you have a color, you can highlight the color. Just say that's a hex code for a color. And then you would, it's right. Oh, sorry, that's, there we go. So you see they highlight the color. So you would just highlight and then hit Control K and then Control G in sequence. And that will give you light and dark colors spread out using the color you picked as a middle ground. Very useful. We'll come back to the Prisma database add-on. We got Prettyfied JSON and Prettier Code Formatter. These will kind of format your code. If you've got everything all lined up crazy, it'll just bring the formatting in, make it nice and neat, a little easier to read. We got some themes, not important. If you're using Mongo database, this is good. Right here, like I have this for a project, I can just connect up to my database and I can see everything that's in it right here. Sorry, I gotta go back like this. This is a nifty one. I need a project with some GitHub stuff running to make use of that. See more file icons. I'm not 100% sure what all this does. I know this does help with error catching in your coding. This is so if you're working with React and other JavaScript frameworks, this is just little code snippets that will autocomplete. Let's say in here I have this would be how you create a new file. So new file button, component.jsx, rf. All right, so this will give you a bunch of different ways to start out your code. This is a pretty common one. So this is already just set up and it comes in with everything highlighted. All three. I clicked off of it, so they're not anymore, but yeah, like this. So you can say plug in, you know, whatever. So that's what that plugin does, is it pops up this little template code, just makes starting things a little easier. So back to the React project that we've done. It tells you right here how you can start the project. This also comes from your README file. So npm start, and we suggest that you begin by typing cd to your project directory and running this code. And you're also going to find that on the documentation in the website, cd my app, npm start. All right, let's pop back over and do that. So cd change directory Pokedex 2, and then we're gonna say npm start. Oh, I am so sorry, that fucking hotkey went off again. All right, there we go. Let me kill that. So let's start back over. cd Pokedex 2. Oh, it's the 2 key. Noted. Sorry about that. All right, so now we're in the project directory that we just created. You'll see React folder, Pokedex 2. And actually, before we start it, let's get rid of the React project folder, because, you know, it might be like this, like my Next.js project folder. And I've got, you know, a bunch of projects going on. So we want to just be in the singular project folder. So, you know, same thing, open folder, React Pokedex 2. All right, so now you actually won't have to change directory. You'll just be directly in the Pokedex, whatever your app is, my app, so on and so forth. Now we're going to run npm start. So I could hit enter, or because of, it might be because of one of my add-ons. Don't quote me on this. This might be base, but over here down on the bottom left, I have npm scripts. And this comes from the scripts set up in my package.json file. And I can just run right like that. And it honestly, I don't think it matters what directory I'm in either, if it'll run or not. So I was telling you about the VS browser. We'll open that back up. Now you'll see that we're told that our development environment is on localhost 3000. That'll be on the browser up here. And you'll see that our React app is running.